Hello everyone, Fade Salvation, and today I have John with me. There we go.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, why don't I go ahead and switch out of our avatars? There we go. So, how you doing this week, John?
Doing okay. Doing
That's
okay.
good.
Another quick week that went by pretty fast, but what else is new?
So true on that. Well, I figured we would just kind of hang out and chill today, so why
Cool.
don't we go ahead? I'll go ahead and bring an article up. Kind of figured we can talk about this a little bit just because I watched the Nintendo Direct yesterday, and
Hmm.
they shared a little bit of information about the Super Mario Brothers movie. So I saw the cast and I was like, what the hell? This is kind of like a different mismatch of characters.
I
Here we
assumed it
are.
was a fake story when I heard some of the cast because it just sounded so ridiculous, but
I know. I mean, I wasn't expecting Chris Pratt as Mario,
right.
in all honesty. And then we got, let's see,
Now, do you know that it's animated, right, Fade?
yes, it is by the company Illumination
Okay.
over at Universal, so.
So in that sense, it does make a little bit more sense than with some of these actors, right? Because in animation, right, they don't really cast by type. They always, they want to put names on the billboard and on the poster so that people go see the movie. They've always done the stunt casting with all these CGI animated movies lately, so
Yeah.
this is nothing new.
It,
But it is
it's.
like if yeah, when you try to picture Chris Pratt as Mario
Mm,
or Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, then yeah, it starts to take
I
on a bit more
mean,
humorous.
he does. I'll admit this. Seth Rogen might have the voice for Donkey Kong, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Depending, but if he's doing his usual voice, I don't see that going very well, you know. And then we got now. Who do you know who Anai Taylor Joy
Anya
is?
Taylor-Joy, yeah, she's been in a
Yeah.
few things. She was in well, she was in that New Mutants. She played Magic in New Mutants, and she's also in The Witch, which was kind of like an indie horror. What else has she been? Oh, is it Queen's Gambit on Netflix, the chess drama?
Mm.
She's also the main lead in that, and she's been getting accolades for that show. Apparently, I haven't actually watched it yet, but I keep meaning to. It's supposed to be pretty good. Good kind of like psychological character study.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know, and like this all around, this is just pretty
Mm.
standard. Like Fred Armisen and Charlie Day and Jack Black, like get some comedians in there. Keegan Michael Key
Yeah, but
as Toad, like these make sense. Kevin Michael Richardson is, I
the
think he's like a deep voice.
mm, they
Who's
also
Kamak or
have
Kamek?
Charles Marnet, I believe, right down here. Yeah,
But who's the character Kamek or Kamek?
Kamek. Kamek. Who was Kamek? Let me click on it and we'll find out. Kamek. I guess not through
It
that,
doesn't ring a
but
bell for me, but I'm not like, I don't know any of the newer
I
Mario
think
games, but
it's like a kappa, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me get this Kamek.
might have to just Google it in another tab or something.
That's what I'm doing.
But whatever, it's not important. I'm just curious. Could you know how these movies go? Sometimes they
Yeah.
make up characters.
Yeah. Now, what's another thing that's kind of interesting too is Black being the voice of Bowser, though. Like, do you think?
I could see it. He'll get all like metal and in character, and
Yeah, I honestly do see it going like that.
he'll be
Ah,
all growling and shit.
here we go. Hold on. Let me do do.
I mean, if they can kind of do what they did with Sonic for Mario, other
Mm,
than it's not live action, but you know what I mean? Like try to just
right.
create a crowd pleaser, all ages type movie.
Okay, I found Kamek. Apparently, it's the wizard turtle
Oh, okay.
that appeared in there. in Super
Yeah,
Mario.
then he's familiar now, but I
Yeah,
didn't know he had that name. Super Mario World 2.
so he'll be that. And then we'll go with
Thanks for the research, Fade.
not a problem. Ugh. Yeah, I got a kind of a different setup a little bit. I was trying to get my capture card to work on here, but it did not go well for
And I
my
see you rotated like 90 degrees from where you were sitting before, right?
I'm sitting on a chair and I might have moved the camera. I don't know. There we go.
Well, no, but now your mirror is behind you instead of to your left,
Yeah. Yeah, I also have
and
the
the
shame
box is
box.
behind you. The shame
Yeah.
box is there. Cool. I like your
Yes.
setup.
Yeah, it was supposed to go down like I managed to get some games on here working, but my computer just said no. And then that's going to be another interesting one. Charlie Day as Luigi. I mean, I can see him playing Luigi though, in all honesty.
Right. Yeah.
Just cuz
Well, as much as if he can play Luigi, then Chris Pratt can play Mario. Like, think about what, like in the past when they did something like, all the cheesy 90s and early 2000s comedies where there wasn't so much CGI, it was more like, let's just put these actors in makeup, and they probably would have done that. They would have had Chris Pratt, like, you know, they would have made him look like Mario. They would have made Charlie Day look like Luigi, but I mean, everyone talks about that one Super Mario Brothers movie that came out. I think it was early 90s, wasn't it? Like 94 or something like that.
it was 93 just cuz I
93, yeah, Dennis Hopper and
ran into it when I
John
was doing my
Leguizamo and
search on the movie.
who else was it? Oh, it was Bob Hoskins that played Mario, right? Yeah.
But at least with this, it actually looks like the Mario characters, at least compared to that movie, though. To where it, on the.
I mean, with modern movie magic, anything can be done, but yeah, it's like I think we're a lot safer knowing now that it's animated and these guys are just doing the voices. Now, what the designs look like, that's going to be the kicker, right? Like, did they go? See, it'd be interesting because Nintendo's very careful about their IP, so they're probably going to be forcing the animators to stay pretty on model with the character likeness and you know what I mean, like just the 3D render of it. It's not going to look that different than what you see in the game or in any of their commercials or media or any of that stuff, right? So
Right.
I don't think we're going to get a big shock like with Sonic and all of a sudden, oh, it doesn't look like Mario and you got to go back and fix it. Like they're going to anticipate people will
I'm
freak out.
honestly glad they listened to the fans on that, on remaking Sonic, because
For
when I
sure,
saw the
but I think that was all fake. Like that was kind of done on purpose because of how
it
quick
could
they
have
got
been.
it done.
It could have been.
I'm kind of like 60-40 on that. But the thing with Mario, yeah, they're gonna make it exactly. It'll be like a Pixar version of what you see in the game, basically.
Right.
Just with better facial animation and all that stuff and more stuff going on. But I imagine they're gonna just like adapt a lot of the stuff from the games because it's just pure Easter egg eye candy. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to do a lot of work. They might make it look more in depth and complicated, more layers and stuff to it. You know what I mean? If they're trying to make it look more cinematic, but the Mario world is pretty rich in visuals as it is, and different levels and different things, different iterations of it that they can explore. But hopefully they don't go cheap. Like some of these animated movies, like you see all the main scenes in the trailer, and then once you watch the movie, it's pretty forgettable, and there's not a lot to them. So
I just realized you can see my fan up top through the mirror now. Just seeing it go around and around, and I think I'm getting hypnotized by my fan now. But
don't get too hypnotized.
I make no promises on that, John. But I'll probably fix my camera so that way it's more lowered since we don't have the stream going on. the gaming going on, unfortunately. But
Did you and Richard get a chance yet to do? You haven't figured out any of the gaming stuff yet, eh?
uh, well, last time we did that, I streamed off of my PS4,
Hmm.
but the only thing I hate about that is you can't schedule when you can stream though with those. You can only do that with like StreamYards or Streamlabs or something like that. So
Gotcha.
on the PS4, you just hit the button and stream. You can't exactly schedule it, so that's the unfortunate part. There we go. There we go.
Lights I got going on here.
There we go. Now I'm not gonna be able to get hypnotized by my fan. It's a win-win. But how's your week been going, John? Since we haven't
Not
exactly...
too bad. I was a little under the weather. I don't know what it was. I just had a bit of a head cold going on,
Oof.
and I don't know. There's just been and it's been on and off too. The last couple months, I've had a couple things like that. I start to wonder if it's people that have gotten the jab, if their spike proteins are like starting to flake off on me or something like that. Because I've been hearing that from other people too that aren't. That are, I like to say I'm fully immunized. If anyone is like, "Hey, are you vaccinated?" I'm just gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm fully immunized," and they'll like be a little like, "What? What does that mean?" Right? Like, because it sounds the same, but it's not. It just means you have your natural immunity, which I do. Like, I've been sick 3 times basically since this all started. The time it was March of 2020. I'm gonna say like the last couple days of February and then like the first 8 days of March. I was so sick, and it was pretty much like I still worked through it, but I was very congested, and I had like crazy migraine headaches, and like it was worse than a normal, when you just have a cold and you're out of it for 3 or 4 days kind of thing. This was more like a week and a half. So I'm not gonna. I haven't been tested for antigens. I don't know if it was actually COVID, but I mean it was right in the swoop of that, and it was pretty much one of the worst flus I've had in a while. But I didn't need to like go to the hospital or anything. I just vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B, zinc, lots of tea, lots of fluids and stuff like that, and just basically rode it out. Stayed off my feet.
Okay.
But so we'll see. But
have you seen the new Bayonetta trailer for Bayonetta 3? Yeah, I'll bring it up for you. It was pretty interesting.
Is that for PS5?
No, Nintendo Switch.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see, how can I do this? I keep on forgetting I'm the one in control of the stream. This is a new feeling, ladies and gentlemen. Just call me the faded boomer because I've been just boomering this thing.
Did you tweet this out? Did you let people know that?
Oh yeah. I put it in groups. I tweeted it and said I would be starting in 5 minutes, and then changed it to 6, and yeah. There we go. I think let me begin this a bit better. There we go. I turned down the volume so that way we can show this without getting in trouble.
More than likely, yeah.
And
is this new today or just recently?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
It was on the recent Nintendo Direct. So, as you can see, we got some giant demonic monsters here, as well as the army going on shooting. I like the green blood though.
Yeah, Switch graphics actually aren't too bad, are they?
Yeah.
I think I've only played the first Bayonetta game.
Yeah, I gotta get that first Bayonetta game on Switch. The only thing I kind of wish that they didn't tone down on, because eventually they became a Nintendo exclusive game, is they limited the fan service a little bit, at least on the second one compared to the first one. From what I've seen, I mean, it still looks like a good game though to me.
Right.
Especially
Yeah, I
in
never
the
really kept up with it past that first one because the first one was on what, PS2, right, or PS1?
it was on PS3, I
Was it
believe,
PS3?
and then they went to Switch or not Switch, Wii U, at least for the second one, and then they ported that over to Switch.
All I know is I've only played the first one, but
Yeah, the second one was a Wii U exclusive, if I remember right. But kind of like how the style that they remade it a little bit on her. Because now she's got the back with the long hair compared to the second one. She had
right.
shorter hair. And then you still got the insane gun combos. As well as some new moves. Yeah, that form I haven't seen before. I saw it. I haven't exactly played the first one. I've watched a little bit of gameplay on it. So, this part was really, really cool seeing her dance, and then all of a sudden you get. Hold on, wait. This thing right here. This gigantic dragon thing.
It's pretty rad.
And then.
You're gonna fight a big giant kaiju, do it with another big kaiju.
Exactly. That's the one rule of, fighting with kaijus.
Exactly.
You either get a bigger kaiju or you get another kaiju to fight.
Yeah.
That spider creature, though, I think is new.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you got scorpion tail.
Oh, so it's Bayonetta 3.
This is the third one.
You said 5. I was like, what?
I did not say 5. I said 3. I did not say 5.
Alright, well, we can rewind it and go back and check.
If not, Richard can throw a shoe at me on his stream.
I know, I'm gonna get him to email me that clip so I can.
So that way, next week when we stream on your channel,
You should even put it in your deck and just do it to yourself too if you need to.
I don't need to do it to myself. I can do that by myself just fine.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. What else can we talk about? What's been going... Have you found anything, like, I don't know, fun to talk about this past week?
We can look for something. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of been quite quiet.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of a nice week because, I mean, you can still get some tidbits here and there, but it's not like
drama.
Right.
Let's look at some
figures.
Some toys. Of
Yay! What kind of toys though?
Oh, let's take a look and see.
I mean, I was on Vinny's. I don't know whether you know this Vinny Arts premiere thing when he was showing off his new Superman statue or figure, I think.
Oh, cool! I'll have to go back and watch that one. I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, I was talking with him a little bit on that. It was actually pretty cool. Oh, yeah, let me click on that. There we go. Okay. The floor is now yours, John.
Yay! I know I'm dead airing.
Damn it, John. Now you need the shoe gift. Or the rock gift, whatever.
I got here. Oh, some new Super 7 2001 Space Odyssey figures. Are these like little reaction guys?
Ooh.
I know these are 7-inch. Oh, these are ultimates. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna have to end up buying these.
We're gonna
take a look.
I'm gonna hear from you later saying, okay, I got the figures fade. Got all 5 of them.
Oh wow, and you get like a big monolith too.
Oh, dang. So it actually comes with like a complete kind of set feeling kind of thing.
Totally. Yeah, these are actually not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the box
Nice
they come in?
boxes, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice and
dang.
fancy.
I don't like that.
Now you get the ape with the monolith. Interesting.
Ooh.
The moon watcher.
You got the sad face.
All right. Well, yeah.
Oh.
Ultimates. I shouldn't be surprised. They kind of do some interesting stuff. They just posted the new. What is this? Street Fighter V Hugo and Poison statues.
Oh, nice.
It's crazy.
Ooh, that's nice.
I wish that would go.
Go bigger.
Yeah.
Or I'm big and better.
In big in it.
In big in it. Yeah. We had
that looks like a render. I don't know if that's the actual statue. A
Hmm.
lot of these sideshow images
Oh, okay, so it is sideshow.
make me think that it's like not the real thing. Although it could be. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Even that looks kind of fake. Like it's just rendered in.
Mm-hmm.
There's the poison ones. Okay. Oh, wow.
Hmm. There we go.
We got the hair right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. The only question is, can that figure go topless though?
Yeah. I don't think so, Fade.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, keep saving your money for the next one that does that. Crow Premium. Oh, interesting. NECA is going to be doing the Dungeons and Dragons figure remakes.
Oh.
Warduke. I love Warduke.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
So that's another set that you're probably going to have to...
This is probably one that I'll like, yeah, I'll probably pick up a couple, at least the Warduke, maybe this Grimsword guy too.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were vintage figures already, but now they're just getting the updated treatment.
I love
NECA too, but I'm not really a huge fan of NECA because their joints tend to fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
But gotta do what you gotta do. They're 7-inch scale, so yeah.
Interesting.
With the He-Mans. They got some effects and Marvel stuff. Street Fighter 1/6 scale.
Nice. Even comes
it's just like a teaser image. They're not even.
Oh, so
pre-order October 1st. So
I thought it came with the little bag behind him too.
It probably does. There's just there's no other images of it right now. I guess they're just teasing it. I got an Alf toy coming from NECA.
Let's see if I can pull up some figures too.
Not bad. I don't want to pay $30 for it though. If it's a little bit cheaper.
I mean, you get the cat in the sandwich, so.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. I probably will pick this up just because it's like so 80s. And it goes with all my other 80s stuff. Plus, I had the Alf plush when I was a kid. I had like a couple of the little figurines or whatever the hell was out at the time, but I don't know what happened to them. Beasts of the Mesozoic. Well, that Spider-Man 2099 looks pretty cool. Just the North Star statues. Yeah, Topps has been doing these Migos of Star Trek and other stuff lately. I guess they got a hold of the Migo license. So now they're just doing, I don't know, I don't collect Migos or anything like that, but it's just always interesting to see like these odd character choices that like these would have never been made back in the day. But for like a cheap little 8-inch doll or whatever, they're like $20. I mean, if you can't afford hot toys,
Mm-hmm.
like come on, if Migos are good enough for Cecil, they're good enough for me. You know, he's got his Migo collection, yeah, and he's only like I said, $20 US. That's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Versus
Oh,
$200 for like a 12-inch figure, right? So
sorry, John. There we go.
something
But
that's only
yeah.
4 inches bigger is like $180 more.
Mm.
Obviously, the details more in the hot toy, but
Hmm.
oh, now we're getting the What If hot toys,
Oh, great.
of course. And there's Spider-Man's gold suit. I think he has magic or something like that in the Far From Home.
I don't
Oh yeah,
particularly
here's
care for
these
that.
Super 7 Ultimates, the new Turtle Wave, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
These guys, I've got these all on order as soon as they come out.
They are mine.
Pretty much, yeah. Ace Duck. All of his gear. Like, man, they just come with
Oh,
everything. He's
man.
got the jacket and the wings still.
Yeah, damn.
Some little renders. Scratch the Cat, which was like a super rare figure. It came out toward the end of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think loose people spend like $200 to $400 depending on the condition, and like on card mint, I think this figure goes for easily over $1,000 from the original
Mm-hmm.
Playmates line. So that's why they're like doing scratch in like the 5th wave or 6th wave, because like they know the vintage collectors want this guy because not very many people have him.
Mm-hmm.
Slash, the evil turtle from Dimension X, right? He's kind of like the bizarro version of the turtles.
Yeah.
And do like the hot pink for his weapons, like they did in the original.
So does he like use all the weapons that
Kind of,
the?
yeah, because he's got like a sword and a sai, and
Mm-hmm.
he's got the spiky nunchucks and the club. So yeah, he's kind of like got his own versions of each of the weapons, plus a whole bunch of other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
grenades and stuff.
Dang.
Yeah. Some cool. I love how they're just interpreting the Playmate stuff and just sticking to that. Like they're doing this Mouser pack too, so you get like 3
Mm-hmm.
clean Mousers and 2 battle damage ones, some extra little turtles and some mutagen and the remote control, like, everything.
It's alright.
Wow, he's excited too.
Yeah,
How
I
bummed
only
be.
wish it was for the toys.
Then we got the sewer surfer mics. You know, they're starting to pepper in some of these variants, but they're so iconic, especially the early waves
Mm-hmm.
of the turtle variants. So they're kind of interesting. Those are the 4 main guys, and then you get that Mouser pack too, which is kind of interesting.
Love the Calabunga Mikey though.
Totally radical.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Marvel
there's Doctor Strange.
Legends. What the hell is this? Iron Spider life-size bust? That looks real, man. That's scary.
That does. I thought it was like just a freaking picture there. Shit.
It's a little too uncanny valley. Like, it would just be weird having that sitting in your living room or something. Like, it looks
Mm-hmm.
like it has rooted hair and everything. Like, it's
Mm-hmm. Damn. They're even close up on the hair. Shit.
yeah. This is a little creepy.
Is that where we're getting to on those kind of busts? Where they look incredible.
3,680
Damn.
US. Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot. Shang-Chi hot toys. The hot toys nobody asked for, but they're gonna make anyway. I guess it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Looks kind of realistic. I mean, all the hot toys, they do a good job.
Hmm.
Still haven't watched this movie yet.
I haven't either.
I'm not that jazzed.
Yeah, I've been hearing it's kind of meh now.
Oh, we got 3 Jokers from DC
Ooh.
Multiverse.
And we got Red Hood, too.
Red Hood, Batgirl, yeah. Some of these McFarlane Multiverse figures haven't been too bad, actually. I've only grabbed a few, but I'm not like a DC super fan. I still have to get the Lobo one. I think I ordered the Lobo one. There's not too many Lobo toys out there, and I like Lobo.
Right.
So I'm getting that one.
You are getting that one.
Shit.
Ooh.
Back to the Future 3 Hot Toys. I mean, there's so many of these like 6-scale figures now. Pretty much every franchise.
Yeah.
Gets a chance. And especially if they have iconic costumes and whatnot. I actually need to go back and watch Back to the Future 3 again. It's been a while. It's probably been about 3 or 4 years.
Oh, dang.
Since I watched it. We
Oh,
got here
there's
Mezco
Godzilla.
Ultimate Godzilla 18-inch Mega Scale figure.
Ooh.
$450 US.
Dang.
I know, I thought it was going to be like a little more affordable than
Oh, look at that. The dorsal
Light up.
fin. Oh, they light up?
Light up dorsal fin, yeah.
Shit.
Light up mouth, 18 inches tall. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But not for $450.
Yeah, I am fighting the urge on that.
Way too rich for my blood. I like the type you find at Walmart for like $30.
Although if it was a Kiryu, I'd be sold right away.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, Eternals figures. Nobody's gonna buy these.
Oh yeah, no.
These look bad.
No.
Tamashi Nations.
My eyes, John. My eyes.
Your eyes, they're burning. Oh. He looks strong. Oh, and he's gotta have a little stand for his eye beam. See, that's what always bugged me about some of the engineering with toys is like they don't think of ways to, I guess at certain scales and stuff, you can't just have like energy beams flying off their face or off their hands without being held up by something else. But
that one doesn't look like it's being held up with anything.
Yeah, but it's also like a CGI. These aren't even like real pictures.
Yeah.
These are for illustrative purposes only. And like even like the dress type look, like you can do it with the greaves or whatever these, the center part is, but I don't know, they just make it look too much like a dress.
Yeah. I don't really like the designs on these either.
I mean, I get they're kind of trying to go for the Kirby, like the circles and the lines and stuff of Kirby, but it doesn't really, it's a swing and a miss basically.
Yeah.
Thursday's costume here is alright because pretty basic. Like that's the thing I noticed is they try to make them look too real world. Like yes, it's a superhero suit, but it's also kind of functional and I don't know.
Yeah.
And Icarus, he needs more red. Like I know they're trying to not make him look like Superman, even though he is kind of like Superman. But the original character had more red in his costume. But I guess they always kind of change that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eternals, we'll see. The trailers look pretty shite.
Ooh.
Mcfarlane Princess Bride Wave 1.
Nice.
Another Andre figure.
Yeah, but this time it's not playing as Andre.
Yeah, not bad. I wonder like how big the market is for these figures. I mean, they look well done enough. Yeah, I haven't seen McFarlane, like they used to be very well known for doing all the movie figures, but they don't really do quite as much of that lately. Well, I guess they did do Dune, but nobody wants Dune figures either. Those look all right. Hasbro Fortnite Victory. Actually, it's I'm not even like I haven't played Fortnite in a while, and I don't care about any of the characters, but I have
I
seen some of the
don't
toys, and they've actually impressed me for
for the
the
toys.
scale and the price point. Like they're pretty cheap and they're pretty well made. And some of the vehicles and stuff they have, like you can get like the sports car and the van and all this stuff, and like they would actually work really well with other like GI Joe and other like 4-inch, you know, Star Wars, like whatever you have at that 4-inch scale. But they'll sell like a vehicle and a figure for like $20. Like it's kind of crazy. So what do we got here? Thundercat's reaction. Repaints. I don't really buy reactions. If I had more money, I would, but $20 for a 3 3/4 inch figure, I can't.
Oh, there's Chucky.
Yeah, this Chucky guy is Bride of Chucky. Yeah, I don't know. I know somebody who's like a big Chucky fan, but it's like, how many Chucky toys would you buy and own? Oh, NECA
Oh,
Loot Crate Dark Turtle Donatello. Oh my god, I don't buy any of the NECA Turtle stuff. I got a couple of them, but that I would pick up just because it's Donatello, and it's in his like superhero form.
yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Is
Kind of
this
reminds me
Loot
of
Crate
Batman.
exclusive? Interesting.
So what
I'm
does
not
that mean? You
even like
gotta
looking at it.
buy a loot crate or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a Loot Crate exclusive figure.
so you have a chance of getting it then.
Maybe, I don't know, or maybe you just have to buy that month's crate to get it. Captain Carter. Oh, let's see if she's still got the mannish body in the hot toy. They'd probably fix it.
I didn't particularly care for the what it is. I haven't watched it and I still don't particularly care for it.
It's pretty meh. I've watched like I think 4 or 5, but they're kind of forgettable. Like they really just play off of what you already know about the Marvel universe. Like they don't really take a big chance. They just kind of remix, different events in the MCU. But
I mean, the figure looks nice
yeah, the
from what
figure
I've
looks
seen.
nice. Like it's
It's
not.
better than the CGI
It is a
on
little
the
bit
show.
better, yeah. When you watch also the thing is when you watch the episode, like she doesn't come off quite as butch as it looks on the poster and stuff like that. Like you just have to kind of some of it is the stylizing of the figures themselves. Like the characters aren't perfect human proportions. They do kind of have a bit of I don't know, it's just like they're just slightly like 10% more exaggerated. But yeah, I think on the poster they did kind of screw up and they did something like where they made her head too small or something because she did look like her shoulders were way too wide.
Definitely.
It's not as bad in the animation. These Mcfarlane Warhammer 40K figures have been pretty nice since the start. If I had the money, I would have like collected these just because they're doing like like full 7-inch scale interpretations. Plus, they're doing like these gray versions, like painter versions, so you can paint your own.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then like
So
all the
you can
different
stylize the figure the way you want it now.
right. You paint it to match like your army or something like that. But some of the creatures and some of the other units in Warhammer 40K are pretty awesome. Like some of these guys are pretty neat. Like I'm kind of curious to pick up some of these, like this Tyrannid Gene Stealer. Some of these just kind of random figures. I don't think I'd be able to collect them all, but yeah, some of them just here and there, picking up 1 or 2. What's this guy? He's pretty cool.
Oh, that is nice.
Yumgarl Gene Stealer, artist proof. Okay.
I'm gonna show a figure of mine real quick, if that's alright with you.
New orcs.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, and for like $25 or whatever they are, like they're for you get a lot of detail for the price point. But Mcfarlane's always been pretty good for that.
Mm. I'm
You
gonna.
said you wanted to share something.
Yeah, I was gonna show my figure real quick.
Go for
Here we
it.
go. Now this one, unfortunately, the pre-order is closed. I managed to pre-order it, but
Badass. The
yeah,
Garnak. Oh yeah, you were showing me this.
yeah, from what I've seen, this figure is actually pretty close to the anime, and I've seen some of the original toys too that were released around that time, and this is like the closest to the anime from what I've seen. And you got this figure, a little smaller figure right here of Dagarn when he's just the police car, the ship, and then you can side by side comparison between the original Dagarn and then when he goes to his bigger form, Dagarn X. So.
That's pretty crazy.
Mm,
And when did you order that? Just recently, when it was up for order?
yeah, I ordered it recently.
Do they take your money up front, or they charge you when it finally is available?
They charge you when they release it.
Okay.
So.
And some people like that, but sometimes you forget about it because I know like people. I've had pre-orders on Big Bad Toy Store before, but I kind of forget.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're supposed to get a message saying they're going to charge your card, but sometimes they just go ahead and do it. But I use a
Yeah.
prepaid card, so if I don't have money on it, then it just ends up getting rejected. And now I like to just put the money down because then I know I'm not like spending money I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get hit up with a bunch of pre-order charges all at the same time. It's like, do I have money now or not? Yes, okay, I'll order it.
Yeah, I might have to be doing
But
that too.
I know it's easy to get yourself in trouble, and especially even at my comic shop. Like if I tell my guy to order it, he'll just order it for me. Like he doesn't make me put any money down for it. So
Another thing that's pretty cool, the admin, when you use the usual Dagarn, you can just put that piece instead of that, and then like on that other picture, just do like a side by side comparison between the two.
that's cool.
And then it's also comes with like two different legs, so yeah, two different legs to choose from, which are right here. For
You gotta
like
get
the
yourself like a nice like glass cabinet or something like that to put these things in. Like a nice.
mm-hmm.
I'm setting mine up soon. I just got one of those Detolf glass
Yeah,
shelving unit things.
I gotta get me one. Now we got the sword.
And so what how big is this? Like 12 inches high or how tall is it?
Approximately 250
50
millimeters.
millimeters high, so that's let's see, yeah, it's about it's not like 12 inches, but it's close. It's like 10 and a half or so.
Mm-hmm. And another thing too, apparently they've released Gaorn to where they combine to make this Dagarn GX.
Are you gonna get that too?
I already did.
Crazy. Good stuff, man.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to do reviews of this.
Yeah, once I get them, I'm probably gonna do that.
For
I
the
know I
channel.
want to do a review video on the Gigan Tex Grid Knight that I got. So I got it. Got Dynazenon, the Gatai Dynazenon. So, but yeah, when I saw this, I gave it a shot and checked it out, and I actually really liked the animation as well as the design from the robots as well. Because it also kind of reminded me of Gundam X, I think it was called. Gundam X.
I got this. Got another turtle.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Ooh,
It's Mikey.
nice. Ooh, let me embiggen you a bit, if I can figure this out. Embiggen. There we go. Ooh, look at the shiny silver.
So he's got like the pizza box and stuff.
Ooh, it looks nice.
Actual metal chain for the nunchucks.
Oh, nice.
I think there's like plastic ones there in the background too, like a couple different heads. So you get like the toy accurate head and then the kind of the more animated style. All the stuff in the back, all the different hands and stuff. But yeah, and it's like little grappling hook and the pizza. Yeah, these guys are. I like these ultimates. They're pretty well done.
Yeah, they are. Looks real nice.
I mean, I had a bunch of the turtles as a kid, even though I was starting to get a little old by then. I guess it was late '80s. I was probably like 10 or 12 when they started coming out. But
Alright.
they've grown on me over the years, especially the early ones.
Yeah. That is interesting.
Some nice toys, and then I showed off my Pac-Man last week, but nobody liked it. I'm like, it's like the video game version of Pac-Man.
I liked it, man. I like Pac-Man.
Yeah. So I'll probably unbox this guy too pretty soon. He's got like the second face with like the winking eye and
oh, nice. I love the winking eye.
the cherries and the ghosts.
I
If they make like the actual ghosts or another set of these or something, or Ms. Pac-Man or something, I'll definitely pick that up.
Have you seen the metal version of that?
Yeah. It was a little pricey. I think it was like $80 to $100 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't. That one I just picked up because it was the right price point. It was like $25.
Damachi Nation, I think it was called.
Yeah, it might. No, these are SH Figure Arts.
Oh, okay. I believe either. I know.
It's like a metal kind of cyberpunky looking kind of big robot Pac-Man. Yeah, I think it's the same company that did that one.
Right, I do know that.
It's just a little more expensive because it's bigger and, like you said, it's metal. It's got die cast in it. I think it was like 80 US, like it'd be like $100 Canadian for me. So I just was like, it was tempting though. Like I said, if I tell my comic store guy to like order it for me, he'll order it. He won't even ask twice. Like,
nice.
So I got to be careful about what I like tell him.
Yeah.
Order because I've never ever left him hanging on anything. Like I've literally bought everything I've asked him to order for me. So. I don't play that game of like telling someone to order something and then not actually purchasing it.
Yeah. I see there's the original Spider-Man figures, at least
from the
Spider-Man show on here.
Yeah, some of these like retro re-release kind of waves and stuff are pretty cool. Like I don't buy a lot of when I was younger I used to buy a lot more of the I bought like the early lines of like Toy Biz Marvel stuff and then the first couple waves of Marvel Legends. But then all these new ones, like there's too many coming out. I can't keep up. So I don't bother, but they're pretty cool. Like, look at all the Excalibur characters, like, especially now that they're getting deep into the 90s characters and like Age of Apocalypse and all these like interesting time periods in Marvel Comics that are perfectly ripe for action figures. Yes, Symbiote Spider-Man, Hobgoblin. These are all just pretty smart ideas, right? And people love the animated series. Actually, I was watching the Spider-Man animated series a while back, and
I love the original.
It still holds up.
Not the original, but the 90s Spider-Man series.
Yeah, the 90s one.
Because I felt
Spiral
like that.
and Mojo statues. That's pretty cool. Speaking of vintage X-Men stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah, can you imagine this in like the MCU? Like if they're gonna bring X-Men They should do
Yeah.
like Mojo World and Long
Damn.
Shot and the Starjammers and all that weird stuff. Because you could like just do all CGI for this stuff and it would look
Mm.
good. Spiral's cool. It's like they're going so deep with these statues too in terms of like character selection. It's like if you collect these statues, like you gotta have room to put these things. Like
Yeah.
you gotta have like some really nice shelves, some really nice.
Yeah, from one of the channels I watched that they have like a freaking entire wall of shells with the glass cases with them, and
Right.
each of them are individual. So it's like,
Like these,
damn.
I would have bought these 12-inch He-Mans from Mondo, but it's like I've got nowhere to put them. And now they're
Yeah.
going deep, like they're building a freaking Battle Cat.
Mm.
Look at they're gonna do deluxe, like with all of his different armors.
Dang.
Look at this Battle Cat,
Mm.
1/6 scale. And the concept art by Emiliano Santalucia. This guy used to be like he drew the comic when it was at I think when it was with Image, but also what was the company before that? Anyway, this guy's like goes back. This guy's like a 30. He's been a fan of He-Man for like over 30 years on He-Man.org. Like he's
Mm.
so it's pretty cool that he's actually designing these toys now.
Mm.
But yeah, so yeah, this is man. But if I had the room for this stuff and the money, because again, they're like $200 each. The Battle Cat's probably going to be
Oh,
like
probably 400, 300.
$500 easily. Yeah,
Hmm.
someday.
I
The
know that feeling.
origins that they announced, kind of a more of the same stuff, like just some weird like repaint guys. The German anti-Eternia He-Man, the comic book Trapjaw, that's like Terror Claws and Flying Fist He-Man. Mini comic Stratos, and then we've got Sorceress, and then Buzz Off, Clawful, Jitsu. You know, standard waves. I don't know. They got to do more vehicles. That's what I want. Vehicles and playsets. These tweeter head Motus are awesome too. These are unpainted, but God, look at this merman,
Oh, yeah.
Trapjaw. These
And they look
designs are just
pretty.
iconic. Like they really do need to make a Motu movie path.
Sorry about that.
No worries. More of the PowerCon stuff. More Motu. Oh, was this? Yeah, I think this was the week of PowerCon.
Oh.
All this stuff got announced. Sunman, the Black He-Man.
Hmm.
This was like a rip-off, like a bootleg character from the 80s that
Hmm.
some woman made for her son, and it ended up being a toy line with like a bunch of other like, you know, POC He-Man
Huh.
rip-offs. But now Motu's like doing a re-release of this character and bring him into the Motu
Interesting.
storyline, I guess, as like an anniversary thing. They got a big article about it, but it's just
Huh.
funny how it's like, oh, it was supposed to be like a rip-off back in the day, but now it's like officially part of
Yeah.
the
That
story, and they're
is
making like a mini comic to
pretty
explain it
funny.
and all this stuff. And it's like, oh, it's because my son didn't see enough black characters in toys back then. It's like, well, I guess there was like one black He-Man, right? There was Clamp
Hmm.
Champ, and that was about it. And you had Jitsu, who was Asian, but they didn't really have a lot of representation.
Right.
So now they have Sunman. Oh yeah, these are cool. This I was showing this a couple
Oh.
weeks back. These Cosmic Legion guys, and these are up for pre-order now. And I'm like trying to scrape together some coin for
Dang.
these because my God, these look amazing. So this guy's like a big
Yeah.
giant figure,
Damn.
Kragnar. What's this? LB. Yeah, it's kind of a cool, kind of insectoid looking space
Nice.
race. All the different hands you can get.
Mhm.
Here's like the lineup. So you can see they do a couple like body types, and then there's a couple of repaints, and but otherwise, man, these things look cool. Like, look at this guy. Got the
Oh
big
yeah, I
dome
really
head.
like that guy. Little thing that looks like a big old blob.
This figure, this is probably like a $75 figure.
Mm.
The big giant guy is like 100. Each of these other guys is like 35 or $40 each. These bug guys are cool.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, I might have to like grab these because the Mythic
Yeah.
Legions. This is Wave 1, and all those Wave 1 Mythic Legion guys are all like $500 a piece now.
Huh.
Like any of this stuff the Four Horsemen does, it pretty much doubles and triples in value on Street Day, like when it finally starts shipping out to people, because they just do a pre-order and they don't make them available for very long, and they only make as many as are ordered, so they
Mm.
become rare pretty quick. These are not
Hmm.
like mass market. Like in some cases, I don't even think they make 5,000 versions of a certain figure.
Mm.
So they're pretty bespoke. These
Yeah.
guys are, look at this guy. This guy's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is.
And they're modular too. Like you can take apart their pieces and mix and match them. So you could mix and match
Oh,
like, yeah,
that's interesting.
different
Oh,
heads and different arms and different hands and feet and all that stuff that will all like
mm.
interchange.
I like how
And
the
that,
helmet can come off, or you can take
yeah,
the little glass thing off.
it's like a
That's
more
really cool.
smaller, like tighter helmet.
Mm.
Big helmet and small helmet. And then like without the
Oh,
suit on, you can see what they
yeah.
look like.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's pretty neat too. That's like their own IP. They're just inventing all this stuff as they go.
Mm.
Here's like I don't know if that's light up inside or not. It looks like it. It might be just light pipe,
Mm.
like an armored guy. You get all the different colorways. Like here's like a white version of that suit. Yeah, these are a definite, like I want these bad. And then they'll just like start making more factions and more different alien species and stuff
Mm.
as they go down the line. She's cool. She kind of reminds me of like Gamora almost or something.
Mm.
Cosmic Legions. Yeah, so what is that? 8, 11 figures to start. I wonder if the. Oh, I should look and see what these pre orders are.
That would be.
Oh, I was okay. I was close. I said 75 for that big green guy. He's $80.
Oh.
That Kragnar, the big giant guy with the 6 arms or whatever, he's 65. And then yeah, the rest are like anywhere from like 37 to like $50 each.
Hmm. That's
And the
interesting.
all in is $500. So if you want like one of everything, it's $500.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's too much for my wallet.
I know. And that's like cash money down, and it's till Sunday, October 24th is when they're up for sale.
Hmm.
Anyway, pretty
Okay,
much He-Man stuff. Like I wanted all Mcfarlane statue.
ooh, nice.
There's like always good stuff coming out. Too many good.
Hmm.
We're like in a golden age of
Figures.
figures and toys and statues and different properties getting their due.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah,
The
these
Venom and
Venom and
Carnage.
Carnage artifact statues. Only $95 each.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like together or something. That's pretty decent, at least $95.
Yeah, I kind of think of like those Marvel Gallery statues, which are like $50. That's kind of like my comparison for everything. Like I think of, okay, you're
Mm.
getting like, for those, it's like a 10-inch statue for like $50. And it usually does a pretty good job of capturing the character.
Mm.
So I
Especially
just
for
kind of
that
think of
amount.
that. Like if it's twice the size and costs twice as much, okay, it makes sense. But
Mm.
it was pretty cool. Quite a bit
Yeah.
of detail.
Damn, that's
I don't
nice.
know if they're worth $100 each though.
There's
Chucky,
Chucky.
Pennywise. They just make toys for everything. Oh, what's this? Mezco
Yeah.
Collective Hawk.
Hmm.
This is like a weird mashup character. What is this? It's got kind of like a hammerhead shark
Yeah.
type of look. And he's got a tank head.
Huh.
It's pretty rad.
Yeah.
It's like $100 though. That's the other thing. It's like back in the day when a figure only cost you $5 or less, then it was easier to just take a risk with a stupid variant or bootleg. But
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars keeps shit in the bed. They don't know how to save their franchise.
Yep.
Batman Forever.
Mm.
More Amigos. Oh, these Cosmic Legions. Oh, it's NECA and Jason.
Hmm.
Here we go. I can pop up a Jason for you.
Yeah, since I don't have the thing.
There's some pretty nice photography. Yeah, that looks like.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
What do
here
we got
comes
here?
Jason without the mask.
He's like underneath. There you go. It's all splitting.
Mm. Ugh.
All the different versions of them.
So what's that one supposed to be like?
This
Zombie?
is from part 7.
Mm.
Yeah, he's kind of like he had become almost like a zombie
Yeah.
because he had been resurrected so many times. He's just like rotting his whole
Mm-hmm.
suit. He's been dug out of the ground a few times. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just would not let him die.
I think I might do a marathon of those movies this Halloween because it's been a while since I've
I'll probably join you on that
watched
one.
them.
Do a let's watch or something.
Look at this TMNT Cobra Kai 2-packs. What company is this? This is these shitty. Is it Playmates? Oh my god. Come on, Playmates. So who do we got here? Donatello and Johnny Lawrence. Okay. See, that would get me to buy it because it's like I collect Donatello. If I'm going to buy any of the turtles, I always buy Donnie.
Oh,
And
there you go.
he's kind of the main character in Cobra Kai, so that would make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only one I would buy. But I wouldn't. Stranger Things, new toys. What the hell? They haven't even like put the show out and they're already showing the toys.
Well, why don't we kind of slowly end the stream? Let's check
Alright.
out the Devil from Talon Flats real quick.
Go for it. Do you
See
have it up
how-
or do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah, I got it up.
Okay.
Chrome tab.
Yeah, if we keep, I can play with toys forever. So
Yeah. Well, he's getting closer. He's up to 1,465. So.
good stuff. Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
keep pushing this, and
Yeah, definitely. It's
I've
up
been
to-
tweeting it a few times a day, but I gotta.
Yeah, I
get on
gotta.
some other streams maybe, especially now that we found out he's not gonna have internet for another week or two.
Yeah.
So.
I believe Peter does a Monday night stream where it's open mic night where you can uh, promote comics. So there's that. But I'm not sure if it's got to be the creator on there, if it's just anyone.
Right. Oh, we'll have to look into that. But yeah.
And so yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's got all his different tiers right here. I still got to
Gotta
get
get him to
that.
that limit though, because he's got to hit that goal.
I still got to get the cover shirt combo though.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause I got to get all the covers, man. Just
Yes,
gotta.
especially that Preston cover. That's like gonna be.
Then you got the digital. I already got the last goodbye, so I don't have to worry about that. Also, I've read that recently again, just
Mhm.
because I really like how Richard story, like how he told the story in that.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I was thinking about reading it again too this weekend, actually, because I want to sit down. Oh, actually, here I got something we can do really quick before we go.
Oh, okay.
I got my.
I mean, big and you.
I opened it already, but I haven't opened the comic yet. But I got my Graveyard Shift 3.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know if these ones had the golden ticket or not, but I'm gonna look and see.
Yeah, I would.
Because I know he did put golden tickets in them, and I don't know
It'd
if
be,
they're all like claimed yet or not. But
it'd be pretty funny if you pulled that out right now.
I know why I thought of it. All right, let's see. Flip through it really quick. Not seeing it. Oh, the art looks good. No mail-in art though. We need more mail-in. No golden ticket, folks.
Wah,
Wah,
wah.
wah. But it's still Graveyard Shift 3 with the Ethan cover.
Yeah, still a nice looking cover.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to read that too.
Let's see, here's the Preston cover. Nice.
Oh my god, godlike flyer in here too. Cool. And some
And
cards.
also letting everyone know who watches this either on the rewatch or something. It's free shipping, so if you guys want to do that, get it because it's free shipping. You're
Free
only
shipping in the
spending
US.
yeah
And
in the
order
U.S.
godlike. There's only like a week left, and it's not going in demand. If you want godlike, make sure you order it.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because mail-in doesn't do in demand, right? So as soon as it's done.
I feel like that's a missed opportunity
It
too.
is, but he wants them to be rare. Like he even burns the stuff that isn't sold.
I don't know. I feel like I would try to be selling
Oh yeah, I love
as
that
much
Traga print.
as possible. Oh, hold on. And begin.
Have you seen how this is? Okay, what does this look like?
Oh, the Spider-Man. Spider-Man? No.
No, it's a bunny. So like the logos
Oh.
are the eyes, and then his face is the nose, and this is like his mouth, and then the arrows are like whiskers almost, and then the hands with the guns are like the ears up atop.
Huh.
Do you
That's
see the
interesting.
resemblance now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Huh.
And it's because, Dan wore the bunny suit that he subliminally drew this,
Yeah, I still gotta frame my freaking
but it turned out to be a
Fragtober
freaking.
print too.
There's a bunch of nice ones in here. This one, a Kelsey Shannon one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, I'll have to get frames for these. These are pretty nice.
Yeah, I still gotta frame my Fragtober kaiju.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you haven't really shown that off, have you?
Yeah, let me actually
You got
go
it
grab
nearby?
that real quick. I'll just go ahead and
That's fine.
do that. Let me mute myself so that way no one hears unpleasant noises. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, where did John go?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
I
say
just had
what you.
nothing to fill dead air with, so I just muted myself and turned off my cam too.
Well, thanks for that. Anyway, I can't find it right now. I'm gonna have to kind of tear apart my closet later. I don't want to kind of search through 15 minutes and then find it, you
That's
know. And
okay.
then,
Yeah, I just want to see it at some point.
yeah, I'll definitely bring it out next stream or something.
Sweet.
But why don't we go ahead and end off playing Richard's trailer, and then
Cool.
we'll head on out of here and fade out.
Fade
I regret-
salvation. Fading out.
I regret nothing on my tagline there, alright? Just to let everyone know.
Yeah, oh, hey, check this out.
Oh, hold on.
I found this in the quarter bin.
Begin. Oh, nice.
Detective Comics 526. It's not like perfect shape, but I mean, it's definitely like it's got that one crease in the corner. This is a $50 book.
Damn.
In like mint, you know, like the near mint guide value on this is like 40 to 50. And it's like, you know, it's mildly, yeah, I could probably still get $10 or $20 for it. But this is a freaking classic issue where he goes up against like his whole rogues gallery, like just,
Nice.
you know, look at that lineup there. You got all of these.
Ooh.
But yeah, find stuff in the quarter bin.
Nice.
I found a bunch of detectives. Look at this one. The detective with the ultimate detective.
Ooh.
Batman and Sherlock Holmes.
Nice.
Look at that one's in good shape too. Detective 572.
Yeah. You and your bargain bin. Lucky sons of gun.
Look, man. That's why I dig through them. All right.
Alright. Let's go ahead.
We got to do a comic book show off stream one of these days.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and play it. Quick question, is sound playing through?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotta say, that's still a nice looking trailer.
Picked a good song for it. It fits well.
Well, I think this is about the time of the show where we just all fade out and probably get baked or something. I don't know.
Sounds
Drink.
good to me.
Yeah. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace out.
Peace.